Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, Trump discloses huge Bitcoin position. It might make sense just to get some in case it catches on. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $64,300. Bitcoin remains in a tight range short term, down by less than 1% over the past 4 days, and essentially flat, less than half of 1% over the past month. The real story appears in the broader timeframes. BTC sits 9.2% below its April level of about $70,900, suggesting continued consolidation after earlier 2026 strength. Story 5. Strategy celebrates 6 years of Bitcoin Treasury Pioneering. 6 years ago today, Strategy made its first Bitcoin purchase, launching what would become the Corporate Treasury Bitcoin Playbook. Michael Saylor marked the anniversary with gratitude to shareholders and the Bitcoin community for supporting the strategy that has transformed the company. Strategy now positions itself as the bridge between Bitcoin, the world's digital capital, and stablecoins, the world's digital currency, with ambitions to become the iPhone of digital assets. The company has evolved from simply holding Bitcoin to building a suite of financial products, including equity, MSTR, digital credit, STRC, and Bitcoin-backed instruments. Story 4. US debt crisis accelerates. $1 trillion annual interest. The United States is now spending $2.85 billion per day, $1.039 trillion annually, just to service interest on existing debt. That's 14% of the entire federal budget and exceeds defence spending, marking a dangerous fiscal milestone as the national debt crosses $40 trillion. The spiral is accelerating. Government repays old debt by issuing new debt, and all of it is being refinanced at far higher rates than original borrowing costs. The 30-year Treasury yield hit 5.3% last month, its highest since 2007. Story 3. Digital credit instruments return to target prices. Bitcoin-backed digital credit products from Strategy, STRC, and Strive, SATA, are recovering toward their $100 target prices after roughly 2 months of trading below par. Critics had declared the innovation dead during the discount period, with some suggesting the issuers themselves faced structural problems. Andrew Webley, CEO of Smarter Web Company, argues that digital credit represents one of the most important financial innovations in history by offering Bitcoin exposure with reduced volatility. Story 2. Strategy sells $108 million. Bitcoin markets react. Strategy sold $108 million worth of Bitcoin, triggering immediate market speculation and a modest price decline. The sale marks a departure from the company's aggressive accumulation pattern, raising questions about whether Michael Saylor's firm is adjusting its treasury strategy. However, the context matters. Strategy reportedly used proceeds to buy back its STRC digital credit instrument, while simultaneously raising $650 million through MSTR ATM offerings. The company's USD reserve has now reached all-time highs at $4.65 billion, growing more than 5 times in recent months. Story 1. Trump Media discloses $900 million. Bitcoin Treasury. Trump Media and Technology just disclosed holding 14,139 Bitcoin worth approximately $900 million. The company added 4,662 Bitcoin worth $293 million in July alone, accelerating its accumulation during recent market weakness. With President Trump's known crypto advocacy, the move signals continued institutional adoption at the corporate level, even as Bitcoin price remains range-bound. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below, and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.